What's going on, everybody? Well, listen, we are back for another video today, and today's video, well, we're going to be focusing on birds once again. And if you did not see in my last video, I highly suggest you go look at the cage that we built for a budgie, and I will put that link right up here, and you can go ahead and click on that and check out all the cool things that we did with this cage. You'll see it in this video as well, but we built an epic cage. Now, I did ask you guys, because I am by no means a budgie or parakeet professional, so I did ask you for feedback, and I got plenty of constructive criticism. And today throughout the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you what we did in response to that. So we'll see all of that today, things around the galvanized steel mesh, around the glass, all those kinds of things. So stay tuned for this video. So we're actually going to be surprising little Max Robert with two parakeets, or budgies, whatever you want to call them. So let's get into this today. Actually, before we get into this today, let's flash back for just a second to where we put out our last video. If you have not watched our last video, make sure you go watch that when this video is done, because we went out and we picked out all kinds of crazy wood and things for this bird cage. We got the hardware cloth needed, we got a piece of plexiglass for a window, and yeah, I'm sure you're thinking, oh my gosh, Chris, what is wrong with you putting a window inside of a bird cage? But we have something epic planned for that plexiglass, and you will hear about that later on into today's video, and it will help protect them from running into it. But once we got this cage fully put together, got the plexiglass installed, got the door installed, we went out and we picked out all kinds of toys for the bird. We brought them home and started to figure out strategically how we were going to place them, and what we found was we needed to actually install these slats into the roof of the bird cage to allow us to mount all of this stuff and hang it from the bottom. So we got everything mounted, got everything put in there strategically, so the birds would have a very enriching and safe place for them to live. So once again, if you have not watched this video on my channel, make sure you go back and watch it, because it is an epic build.
I have no idea what's in this box.
All right, bro, well, we're standing in front of the bird cage, so what do you think's in the box?
Maybe a rabbit?
It's not a rabbit.
Oh, I agree. Birds.
You think it's birds?
Yeah.
Oh, do you hear that?
They're birds.
All right, well, let's get the door open so we can get these guys in here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there went one. And there's another one. All right, guys. Well, what we have here is we have a male right here that's the predominantly green one, and we have a female right here that's predominantly yellow. So we picked these up today from a rescue. They are a bonded pair, but they are super pretty, and we're gonna start taming them. All right, Max, what are you doing, buddy?
Getting the birds in the cage.
Perfect. Go ahead and close their door.
And they're in there.
Days later.
So we've gotten to the point now where I've built enough trust with her where she's not overly scared of my hand as much, but I can put some millet in my hand and I can bring her over and I can set her right on my fingers, and she will sit on my hand and eat the millet, which is fantastic. Super sweet little bird, and we absolutely love her. Well, and the other one as well. All right, guys, well, we're gonna take a look at the cage real quick and some of the things that we've done. So based on your feedback, number one is I've had zero problems, and the birds have been in this cage for a good bit of time now, but I've had no problems with them running into this glass. However, I do understand the concern about the glass, and I get that. So what we've done is temporarily we have some painter's tape on here just so the birds see that there is something there, not to fly into it. What will be going, if you have not seen my new Christopher Scott logo, which I'm showing that on the screen right now, so I'm actually having this currently printed in a transfer decal that will actually go on this piece of glass, so there will be something there. I think it's kind of cool that it's going to be there. I know that it's an angelfish going on a bird cage, but hey, listen, that's what we do around here, is we keep fish, and now we're keeping birds. So we have that. Second piece is that the recommendation is that hardware cloth should not be galvanized, and you should not use any galvanized metal in your enclosure, just because of the fact that the zinc used to galvanize steel is actually toxic to birds. So I did a ton of research research on how or what to do, and honestly, it was pretty easy. I just literally, and if you notice right here, taking this one piece of wood off right here exposes this wire, and it literally just comes out. So I took the piece of wood out on both sides, took this out, took the door piece out, and took a very large tub and basically filled it with white vinegar, distilled white vinegar, pure vinegar, and I soaked this stuff for over 24 hours. Actually, it was closer to 30 hours. Took it out, and the water was disgusting and just this gray color. Took it out, laid it out on my driveway, and I have a wire brush for the end of my drill, and just literally just completely brushed all of this down, took all of that zinc off, so now this is completely safe. Now, that zinc is really to help with the corrosion, to make sure that the steel does not corrode. However, this is not in a highly humid area in my house, and it's not going to be exposed to a bunch of water, which means that I just literally have to keep my eye on this to make sure it doesn't rust, and if it does rust, to get it cleaned off very quickly. In the meantime, I have actually ordered some stainless steel hardware cloth, and it will be here soon, and when that happens, I'll just replace all this stuff. It's the lead time on it is a few weeks, so it's going to be a little while before I get it. Next thing is we are actually going to replace some of these plastic pieces with some shreddable toys for them that are made of paper and things of that nature, which will help. Also, the food. We have moved completely 100% to a budgie chop based on a recipe that I have found online, and budgie chop just consists of fruits and vegetables in a specific ratio, which is more vegetables than fruit. There's a lot of different methods to do this, but we're trying one to see if they like it, and we'll see about that. This particular little swing right here has plastic on it. I got to figure out if I can find something else that's flat like that, because what I have found is these birds actually get on this and they sit together and they sleep. This is a bonded pair of budgies, and they are there sleeping all night, and it's crazy, and I got to do some research on this, and maybe if you guys know, comment below. But what I found is when they go to sleep, the female always tucks her head back into her feathers and you can't see her face, while the male kind of watches out. And then in the morning time, I find that the male's head is tucked back in their feathers and the female's watching out. It's almost like they're watching out for one another, and it's kind of crazy. But so all of this has been done, but the birds are doing fantastic and we are loving them. All right, guys, well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and as you see, I mean, we're working with the trust factor with the female right now, and we'll soon move to the male, but we are so enjoying these birds. I mean, they're super social and super active, and we really do like them. It was a great choice on our part for picking these up, for at least for us, and hopefully you guys like them too. Now, I do need some help from you guys though. Do you want to participate in helping us name these? So go ahead and drop a comment below and let us know. What should we name these? We do have a male and a female. Let me know in the comments. What do you think we should give them as names? As always, I am truly grateful from the bottom of my heart for everybody that is supporting our journey here on YouTube and on Instagram. Thank you so very much. You do not understand how grateful I truly am. Thank you for deciding to come back and watch. Thank you for subscribing and liking our videos and commenting and following us on Instagram. I'm truly grateful for that. So thank you very much, and hey,
if you haven't subscribed to the channel or followed us on Instagram, do that now and we'll see you next time.